Alright. How does this vehicle get so dirty? No clue. Anyway, my trunk is closed. Okay, so I tried to explain my trunk thing in the last, video. Well, maybe not the last video, but one of my last videos, but my battery went dead. I got the bungee cord on the trunk. But anyway, so I'm at my client's. Exhibit A. Okay. Sorry. Trunk's clacking. Gotta go down the fine when I'm on the main road there, but even with that bungee, it's still, yeah, you just can't stop inertia, right? But anyway, what happened is, like that little push-pull thing right here, get on the smooth road so I can drive. Yeah, now we're good. Go down a dirt road, it's like I gotta go like 2 miles an hour or else it's like plump, 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 flapping away. I've got that tied to pull it down through the little eyelet, and then I got like a rubber bungee that I just got off a scrap rototiller to like lock it so it doesn't, yeah. So anyway, I'm at my client's, I'm doing some work, I popped the trunk, and as soon as I popped it, something felt really weird. It's like it didn't pop normal. It went, like, it made an extra sound, and not that I'm not used to extra sounds out of this vehicle, but it made just a really disgruntling extra sound. I gotta start cutting that tree down tomorrow. That third tree. That's gonna be a job. I'm doing some climbing. And anyhow, grab my tools or whatever out of the back, and then I go to close it, and I was like, don't do it. I went, thump, and it popped back up, thump, popped back up, and I was like, oh no. I came and I played around with the lever, and there's like no tension in the lever whatsoever. Oh, there's the man. Mr. Derek. And anyhow, long story short, the cable hooks to your trunk latch, but it holds the spring that when you pull on it, okay, that allows the spring to release the latch. So when the cable snaps, the spring is engaged all the time, and you literally can't close your trunk. Like, you can close it, but it'll just pop back open. Oh, that's what. Now, that's problem one. The second problem is it's a push-pull system. So guess what the second cable's hooked to? Yeah, my gas cap gate. You driving on the side of the road? So that's what happened there. So now I fixed the door. Okay, the gremlin moved to the trunk now. It's like, oh, you little bastard. If I ever find that little guy, I'm gonna strangle the shit out of him. Yeah. I've never plotted to scheme to murder anybody, but gremlins and Murphy, yeah. Trust me, they're on the list. They are on the list. So today I got a bunch of properties to do with my buddy Paul. I had to switch around one of my clients today just because this is the only day he can do it. And it's too much for one man.